Well, it happened again. But we'll get to that later. First, let's rewind back to earlier that day, because before I show you how I'm an idiot, I need to show you how I'm a genius. A couple weeks ago, I posted a video about what I thought was a pretty creative way to practice trail vision. The reception this video got was skeptical. So I decided to test it on video using Tote Road at Bradbury Mountain. I'm just going to ride this trail normally while listening to my ridiculous audio track, and we'll see the difference it makes. I've ridden Tote Road down a bunch before, including in winter when the snow really makes it smooth. So I'm going to compare the Strava segment times and see how this run stacks up. Whew. While I'm writing this, I should probably clarify, I'm just joking when I say this idea is genius. I know it's a little bit ridiculous. It does seem to be working for me though, because I actually set an all-time PR for this segment on this run. And you could say that just reflects the fact that I'm getting better, and the more I ride the trail, the better I know it. But this is the first time I've ridden it downhill without snow since 2020. I can tell you that for me, having these absurd reminders to keep my eyes up feels like it actually makes a big difference. And it's not just keeping my eyes up either. Hearing the reminders brings me back to thinking actively about body position and technique too. I also did some of the Northern Loop Trail with the track on too, which was pretty fun. It was later on this same ride that I had an idea that was less good.
All right, at the top of Bradbury, just came up the Boundary Trail. It is gnarly as hell, super technical, definitely did a lot of walking. But I think I want to try it going downhill, which I haven't done before.
I tried Boundary Trail down all of one time last year, and I turned around pretty much immediately. This time I was pretty tired, it was the end of the day, but for some reason I decided this was a good idea. And to be honest, it felt a lot more doable, although I knew up front I wasn't going to be able to ride all of it. For the record, I was not using my eyes up audio track here, although I'm not sure why not. Maybe that would have saved me.
Oh God. Keep my eyes up. Where is it? This way, possibly.
Oh. It's hard to be sure exactly what happened. I could blame wet tires or lots of leaves, but my arms look pretty straight and there's a lot of my bike in the frame, so I'm guessing I was just hanging way too far over the back and not keeping enough weight over my front wheel, causing it to lose traction. Don't worry, by the way, I got pretty scraped up, but I'm fine. I actually rode the day after this and the day after that too. The crash was definitely a good reminder of the importance of helmets, though.
Okay, let's just inspect this while we're out here. Jeez, look at that dent in it. Yeah, so that, I don't know if you can see that dent right there, but that would be in my head were it not for this piece of equipment. So thank you to the helmet.
Also, just as a PSA, when your helmet takes a serious impact like this, that means it's time for a new helmet. With the protective material under the dent already compressed, another impact in that location wouldn't offer the same level of protection, and that can be true sometimes even if there isn't a visible dent. So I wore this helmet back to the truck, but when I got home, it went in the trash. And until my new trail helmet comes, I'll be wearing my full face every time I ride. Anyway, that's it for this video. Next week, I'm off to another classic Portland area riding spot to explore some new trails, so stay tuned. Until then, I hope you get a chance to get outside and ride, and I'll see you next week.
There's some hikers up here.